I swear I was gonna avoid doing this video altogether. Hey, what's up guys, your boy Demi here, and I consider myself fearless when it comes to certain things. Heights, dark, and giant multi-legged creatures. The one thing that's sure to keep me up at night is living dolls. Today I'm talking Annabelle 2, The Creation. And I know you're gonna say, oh, that's an irrational fear, things like that don't happen. Yeah, tell that to the people who were murdered by Chucky. Yeah, I remember that. I watched that when I was younger. That thing had me couldn't sleep for a week. Probably more than that, because I still think about a doll strangling me in my sleep. It was like, literally, when my sister would be finished playing with her dolls, we'd be like, put them in a box, lock it away somewhere, because then when I wake up in the morning, these things are going to be all over me, and my chest is going to be slashed open. So basically, this second installment in the Annabelle franchise is about a group of orphan girls who with their caretaker, she's basically a nun. They were invited to stay at a doll maker and his wife's home because it was a large home. So obviously they had plenty of room to spare.
Mrs. Mullins and I stay down here. Your rooms are upstairs.
Accommodations were set up nicely, everything was put in place, these girls had their own room and everything, and they were only told one thing. Well, one of them was only told one thing, that this particular room was to remain locked, because if they found it locked, it should be locked. You should never go near it because it ain't got nothing to do with you. Right? You figure that's an easy rule to follow, right? You figure wrong. Again.
Hello?
So clearly after doing the things they weren't supposed to do, the wife finally tells them the story about their daughter who died at a young age. Now, the thing about her daughter dying at a young age, they were in mourning. So the day when their daughter's spirit came back to them and started speaking to them and telling them she wanted to live inside a doll, they instantaneously said yes. And one thing, if my dead daughter had to come back and start speaking to me and tell me she wanted to live with me, I'd be like, hell nah. You got better places to be, you're young, move on to heaven, you know? Find a better place for yourself, you know? You ain't gonna be alone, there gonna be plenty nice people up there. We'll see you when we get there. We don't need to see you right now, we good. We good. And I mean, this movie is full of all kinds of hell nah. Legitimately. Old abandoned house. Well, not really abandoned because it's technically him and his wife. But very, very old rickety house. Random things happening. Music playing on its own. Doors locked. Doors opening by themselves. Things like that. No. I will stay outside. I will be homeless on the street before I go inside that house. Ever. But other than all of that, this is another movie for the watch list. In a very well lit room with family during the middle of the day. Kind of things like that. But guys, I want to know what your most irrational fear is. Also, I'll be posting a link in the description about where to find this trailer. I actually just posted a link to the trailer, sorry. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and support me on Patreon. I hope you liked it, guys, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. See you in the next one. I do these every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday and Saturday. When I get around to it. Yeah, I got a lot of things to do. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.